Today is December the 1st, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. No news on the emulator either. We're all caught up on that. So instead, I'll just talk a little bit about the Kadokawa situation. Yui put up his video on it today, and he just sort of echoed on my thoughts on the matter. I think more or less the same thing he does, which is that, you know, we're all hoping that it's not true, but everything that's been said, the fact that the CEO, I think it's the CEO of Kadokawa himself, has just kind of acknowledged, you know, the letter of intent from Sony and everything, it seems like it's more or less a done deal. Now, the only reason I don't think this would go through is because of a monopoly on the anime side of things. You know, Sony would then own Funimation, Crunchyroll, Kadokawa, and Aniplex. Aniplex. I love this stupid logo. Anyways. Getting off topic here. So that's the only thing I think could really stop it at this point, is if like it gets blocked on the grounds of the anime monopoly that Sony would then have, especially anime in the West. So yeah, I myself, I'm holding out hope that it ain't true, but at this point, it seems like it's a done deal. I'm going to assume that there are, of course, a couple of things still holding out, and that's why it hasn't been announced that it's a done deal, but it seems it's all but confirmed at this point. You know, we're all in denial. We're all hoping it's not true, but it's just, it's simply, both parties want it, right? I'm just being real. Both parties want it. Both parties are enthusiastic about it. Sony wants it because anime and From Software. I mean, From Soft is the golden goose of the gaming industry at the moment. And, you know, Sony has their own two Souls IPs, you know. Bloodborne was very successful during the genre's infancy, back in 2015. How well do you think a new Bloodborne game would do after Elden Ring's release, you know? Elden Ring sold, 30 million copies and 10 million people bought the DLC? How well do you think another Bloodborne game would do? Obviously, Sony, you know, was probably looking at that. You know, we all make jokes that Sony hates Bloodborne and hates Bloodborne fans, but even Sony is not that stupid, I don't think. So, I mean, FromSoft makes so much sense because, you know, we know Sony loves to remaster games. Sony would just remaster FromSoft's entire catalog. Demon Souls Original, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, remaster the whole lot of them, re-release them back out there. Bloodborne, I think Bloodborne would get a remaster if Sony bought them out. And then, you know, they'd probably have FromSoft make another Bloodborne game, probably. In addition to Elden Ring 2, would also probably be released at some point. So, as much as we don't want it to be the case, and as much as we're hoping that it's not the case, it's foolish to think otherwise at this point, because I think it's a done deal. I do. You take, you know, how lucrative FromSoft would be, you know, as just a part of the company. Then you take the anime side of things that Sony wants really badly, because Sony already makes so much money off of anime. Yeah, it's just, you know, we want it to not be true, but it's all but confirmed. Again, there are a couple of things I'm sure that are still holding out, but I think they're just kind of waiting to announce that it's gone through, or that it's going to happen, assuming it doesn't get blocked. So yeah, overall, I'll say it's a sad day when it gets announced, but I think it's inbound. Give it a month or two. I think it's inbound. So yeah. Anyways, Elden Ring today. I played more Elden Ring off camera. I'm just going to update you on this every time I play it. So we're done with the base area of mountaintops, except for Fire Giant. We did everything else. We just got to go to Consecrated Snowfield now. And Lorenzo, if you're watching, I did Hayata's quest, Nefeli's quest, Millicent's quest as far as I can, Garank's quest, and all I've got left of Alexander's is to go to Fair Missoula and fight him there. I already inherited the Frenzied Flame. I'm doing that on this ending, or on this playthrough. Also, I found another great boss. We found the third great boss in Elden Ring. You know, we're almost 70 hours in. We found him. Commander Nile. Okay, listen, those two guys in his arena, they may suck. God knows they do. But Nile is awesome, man. This guy, I swear he's a cut remembrance. I swear he is, because he's better than half the remembrances in the game in the base game and DLC. He's better than half of them. He has to be a cut remembrance. There's no shot a field boss is that good. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but I just wanted to update everyone on just what I think about the Kadokawa situation, what I think is most likely, and my Elden Ring playthrough. So yeah, we're almost done getting the footage. We're in the final stretch. Soon we'll be streaming Elden Ring's DLC, and then I can finally get this stupid video out, and I can be free. I could be free. Anyways, I'll go ahead and get out of here. No news on the Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for, what day is it? December the 1st, 2024.